Directory persons data. This is the part of the SMF changes. The firms did not need to get approved roles. If you look at the register here, approved roles are the senior manager functions, SMF 3, 16 and 17 for most firms. Now, for the certified roles, seen on the FCA register like this, there's a whole lot of other directory roles which are certified, which are notified to the FCA. And it's a critical piece that you get this right. And I put it to you that most firms are doing this wrong. If you search casually through the FCA register, time and again you come across errors and inconsistencies. And in fact, I'm going to show you how to do this, and you'll see from the complexity of the application, it's a very simple application really, but you'll see the FCA have made it very complex, and it's not easy to get this right. But it's your job to get this right. And the people who are picking this up are professional bodies and counterparties, providers and lenders. And once again, this is the real place where regulation takes effect, is in counterparty activities. So you need to get this right. So the first place to go is on the Connect system. You start an application and you go to Directory Persons. There, Directory Persons, and start an application. Once you've done that, you're going to see a screen something like this. And the critical part of this is application involvement. What is the involvement of the individual with the firm? Here we go. So you have to find which functions to put in here, and this is the more difficult bit. For most firms, you put in client dealing, material risk taker, functions requiring qualifications. That's a really important one. That's the old-fashioned CF30, and of course if it's an appointed representative, it has to be a CF30, and possibly a significant management function. But that's it. PRA means it's PRA regulated people. Director of a firm, possibly tick on that one as well. So it's not easy. If they're going through appointed rep, they go through there. If they're a sole trader, they go through there. But it's complex. And then you have to sort out the actual activities. So most IFAs would go to giving personal recommendations and dealing in securities. Now securities, in my book, that would include ETFs. So I think you need to tick that. Certainly involve single shares, and you need to be able to advise on single shares. You also need to potentially advise on derivatives. If you're running a Model B arrangement with a fund manager, where the fund manager treats you as the client, the agent as client, Model B under the PFS arrangement, then you almost certainly need to tick that. Giving personal recommendations on retail funds, that's ordinary IFA work. Down here, that's mortgages, advising on equity release and mortgage contracts for a non-business purpose, and I think that's what you call a mortgage. And that's about the for IFAs, tax exempt policies. So that's about the sum of it, and then click next there. You've obviously got to put your address in, and then you click through and press submit application like that. Job done.